So today we are going to look at a simple AC circuit. Simple AC circuit. What is an AC circuit? You see, an AC circuit is a circuit where alternating current flows. What is alternating current? You see, alternating current is that type of current that flows in both directions. In other words, it flows in two directions. Alternating current is different from the DC current because DC current flows in one direction. And let's look at some of the sources of the alternating current or alternating voltage. In the DC current, we say one of the source of the DC current is the drive cell, or we call it the battery. Then in the alternating current, we say the national grid, the current that we get from the national grid is an alternating current. We call it the alternating current. What are the symbol for alternating current? The symbol for AC current. This is a symbol. We have something like this with a wave. This is a symbol for alternating current. Then the symbol for DC current, you can use that something like for a battery. This is a symbol for a DC current. So let's look into what we call AC current terminologies. We're going to look at that. So one of the terms we use in describing the AC current is what is called the instantaneous current. We call that the instantaneous current. Instantaneous current. What is instantaneous current? We say instantaneous current is the current at a particular instant. The current at a particular instance or time. How do we express it mathematically? We say I is equals to I naught sine Wt. This W is what we call the omega. You understand? We say I here represent the instantaneous current. The instantaneous current. I naught here represent the peak current. The peak current. I represent the peak current. Then omega, which is the angular velocity, we call it the angular what? Velocity, which is equal to 2 pi f. Then f represents the frequency. F here represents the frequency, T here is the time. That's what we have. So let's look at another term, which we call that one the instantaneous voltage. The instantaneous voltage. What is instantaneous voltage? We say instantaneous voltage is the voltage at a particular instant. And how is it expressed mathematically? We say instantaneous voltage is expressed mathematically as V is equal to V naught sine omega t, where V is the instantaneous voltage. V is the instantaneous voltage. V naught is the peak voltage. The peak voltage. Then omega is equal to what? 2 pi f, where f here is the frequency. F is the frequency measured in hertz. Frequency is measured in hertz. T here represents the time. T represents the time. So let's look at how the instantaneous voltage or the peak voltage is related with what we call the root mean square voltage or the root mean square current. We say the root mean square current the root mean square current, we have, in the root mean square, we have I root mean square is equals to I naught all over what? Square root of what? 2. That is the root mean square current. The root mean square voltage will have V R N X is equals to V naught all over what? Root 2.